Hi everyone, I'm just doing a really quick tutorial on how to convert data from a format that you would usually use in either Google Sheets or Excel into tidy data, which is a format that can be uploaded into a secondary program for statistical analysis. So this is a practice data sheet that I'm going to use to show you the difference between data the way we normally put it into a Google Sheet or an Excel sheet into a format that is easy to upload into secondary programs. So this right here, this experiment was newtons of pull before snapping. These are 3 different brands of fish in the line. The students used a force meter in order to determine how much pull it could take before the line snapped. You can see that there were 5 repetitions for each line type, and this is typically how we would record data. We might do something pretty crazy, like we might have average, and we would calculate averages and include that as well. The first thing that I wanted to show you was how to use Excel or Google Sheets in order to do that hard work for you. If you go straight here to the sum button, you can find there's a variety of different analysis that it will automatically do for you. Right now, we're just going to calculate average. So it will put in the formula for me. I just highlight what I would like it to average and click enter. And now it has averaged my data for me. In order to copy that command to the other columns, I'm just going to pull that little blue dot across and it will automatically copy those commands for me. So that's a great time saver. I am going to go ahead and box this so that I can have that information for a later tutorial that I'm going to do with you. But right now, what I'd like to do is I would like to show you how to format this into tidy data. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a second sheet, and I am going to rename that sheet as tidy data so that I know that sheet 1 is my messy data and sheet 2 is now my tidy data. I'm going to then highlight the data that I want to copy. So this is just my data and my 3 treatment types. I'm going to Command C, click on this, and I'm going to Command V that off to the side so I have access to the data but on the sheet that I'd like. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to Command C this, and I am going to Command V it into that, and then I'm going to pull it down because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 repetitions. I'm going to pull it down to 5. I'm going to complete that with the other line types as well. Oops, Command C and Command V. Pull that down to 10. And then I'm going to repeat that with the sure strike as well. And we have all of our types with the right number of repetitions. So I have 5 data points. I've relisted my treatment 5 times. I can now copy and paste that data into the appropriate treatment type for each type of line, and I'm just copying and pasting. That's Command C and Command V if you are on a Mac, and Control C and Control V if you are on a PC. All right, so now I don't need this data anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and highlight it, and then I'm going to click delete. And now I want to go ahead and I'm going to 2-finger click on this for my Mac, double click if I was on a PC. And I'm going to insert 1 row above because I want to record my treatment type for later graphs and tables. So my treatment type, this is line type. And this right here is going to be force till break. And that force is in newtons. So now this doesn't fit properly on my column, so I'm going to go here to the border. I'm going to double click on that, and that should automatically extend my column so that it includes the entire title of my category. I'm then going to go ahead and freeze this row. And what that means is I am going to go to View, I'm going to freeze row 1, and this delineates in between my labels and my actual data. So if I had really long stretches of data, I could then go up and down and it would keep my labels here separate. And so now my data is officially tidy. I have my labels across the top. I have my 3 brands here on the left-hand side, 1 copy for each repetition, and I have my data entered in the second column. So now we're ready for statistical analysis.